Wike don't escape gunmen. Shebi at the town and say, make we join hands together. Make we repair this country. No? Big men when they get security now that they feel safe because of their security that they save. But when I forget, say, he get where he go reach at a time, those security not go save una again. He will come porous. He will come make fuel. Now, I will play the video for una man. Make I show now how Wike to escape gunmen. That's why we get a run like small picky. Kitty, kitty, kata. Jesus! When I watch the video, when I watch it. See, as now they watch this video, now I share them. So that Nigerians will see what it done they happen to our top men now. Not be only individual, it they happen to. Oh yeah? Watch the video.
So great people, gunmen attack pro-Wike rally in Bayelsa State. The rally was held in honor of the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, and when the rally was on, bullets were just flying in from nearby bush, tear gas were just flying in, and it wasn't shot by the Nigerian police force. So this was the act of government. You will recall that there's been a running battle between the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, and the Governor of Bayelsa State, Doyediri, so much so that the governor stated that no rally should be held in support of the Minister of FCT in his state because he doesn't want the minister to import the insecurity, the political instability in Rivers State to Bayelsa State. In a moment, I'll play you that video, and after playing you that video, I'll also play you the video of where Nyesom Wike, during his recent media chat, stated that the governor of Bayelsa State knelt down for him when he was seeking re-election, that he wanted his support, so he had to kneel down for him. So there's been this running battle between them, and when we finish watching those videos, we'll now be dissecting what would have made Doyediri or his supporters or sympathizers to take such action, and what does this mean for Nyesom Wike, and what does this mean for the general security situation in Nigeria. We'll be looking at all this and a whole lot more on this episode with your sure plug, Dr. Moshola. Let us go and watch the video of Governor Doyediri, where he stated that he doesn't want Nyesom Wike in his state. Let's watch it.
Persons from this state, particularly one Judge Turner, is threatening the peace of this state. And recently there is a Facebook report with his own number that is going to host the Minister of FCT in Tombia roundabout in Bayelsa. The minister is not from Bayelsa State. This is not FCT. This is Bayelsa State. All service commanders should be at alert. That meeting must not take place in Bayelsa State. He can host his minister anywhere outside Bayelsa State. And I direct further that no public place, no public school, no public place, infrastructure should be used by anybody except by the approval of the state government. Every public facility in this state owned by the Bayelsa state government, nobody can use it except with the express approval of the Bayelsa state government. And nobody should import and export insecurity in their states to Bayelsa state. And so service commanders, you are put on alert that any of such gatherings should not and will not hold in Bayelsa state. There is a government in place here, and this government and the security agencies have worked tirelessly to keep the peace of this state. If somebody cannot take care of their state, they shouldn't import it to where we have peace.
This governor of Bayelsa, we are talking about that. During the second term, I was not to support him. The governor of Adamawa State, since he came to me, the Minister of Petroleum, came to me. In fact, he brought Diddy in West Carlton Hotel, where I was staying there. During, as a governor, not to that, I said, you can't do this as a governor. You cannot do this. Stand up. I will support you. I will support him.
There you have it. You just watched the video of Nyesom Wike where he denigrated the governor of Bayelsa State. Now, it was after that denigration that the rally that the governor had kicked against was now being held in Bayelsa State. Now, let me first say something that I am not in support of anarchy. But then I want to say some things that are quite factual based on the personality and the leadership style of Nyesom Wike. But I need to first say that I'm not in support of anarchy in any way. Anarchy is not the way to go, because stray bullet could have hit anybody, and definitely the life that is lost can never be regained. But the truth is, if we are to look at it very well, you see, you cannot denigrate someone and still have the effrontery to rally in his domain. You cannot denigrate a person. You are denigrating somebody that he knelt down. The governor of the state, which is the symbol of the sovereignty of Bayelsa State, you are denigrating him, saying that he knelt down for you, and you are casting aspersion of to him, and you had the effrontery to say you still want to go and held rally in his domain, even if Diri decide to keep quiet. Definitely his supporters, his political hallelujah boys, his political sympathizers will not keep quiet, because you are the Lord to some people, particularly the Amewule leadership of the River State House of Assembly. Same also, Doye Diri is the Lord to some people. And don't forget that the River State and Bayelsa State are of similar. There is oil in Bayelsa State, there is oil in Bayelsa. Niger Delta has militant. It has in the River State. It also has in Bayelsa State. So there is nothing that you want to use to oppress Bayelsa State. Whatever you have in River State, positively or negatively, they have it in Bayelsa State as well. So you cannot denigrate someone. When you are the governor of River State, definitely nobody can denigrate you. You enjoy the full rights and privilege of your office as a governor. But then when you left the state as a governor, you will be seen denigrating other governors. It has been recorded when you were denigrating the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed. You've denigrated the governor of Bayelsa State, Doye Diri. You have denigrated the governor of River State, Siminalayi Fubara, and others, even former vice president, former president. So you cannot be denigrating people and still think that you want to come and gallivant in their domain. So they definitely, Nyesom Wike should be expecting this kind of action. And why would Diri and his supporters, why would they naturally want to take this kind of action? Why would they? Because ordinarily, they went to court, they got a court order. I don't know whether the court has vacated that order or the pro-Wike rally people are acting in disobedience to court order, but they went to court. Then the governor said that no public space should be used for the rally. Something that if Wike gives that order when he was governor, nobody dared to violate such order. But then what could have made the governor of Bayelsa State, Doye Diri, or his supporters, the governor may not be aware, maybe his supporters or his sympathizers, what could have made them to take this particular action? Now, they would have taken this particular action because they've seen that Nyesom Wike has lost control. Nyesom Wike seems to have no control whatsoever. Nobody can talk to him. Nobody can checkmate him. The president, if you report Nyesom Wike to him, he will tell you that, oh, he's a good man. I doff my hat for him. So they have seen that Nyesom Wike has literally lost control. He doesn't respect former Vice President Goodluck Jonathan, who was instrumental in making him president. He doesn't have regard for Peter Odili, who is the political overall godfather of River State. He doesn't have respect for former Vice President Atiku. He seems not to have respect for anybody, and that is why the only person that he seems to have respect for, who happens to be his master, the president, is the person that appointed him. Definitely, if you report him to him, like the media chat that was there, I think during December period, where the president said, oh, Nyesom Wike is a good man. So they've realized that Nyesom Wike seemed to have lost control, and also they realize that Nyesom Wike seems to have lost respect. So even if they tell people, the people that they will tell, Nyesom Wike, obviously do not respect them. If you report Nyesom Wike to the king of his community in River State, I don't think the king of his community can talk to Nyesom Wike. I don't think there's anybody that can talk to Nyesom Wike. Nyesom Wike believes he is right, and he is right at all times. And that is what would have prompted the sympathizers or supporters of the governor of Bayelsa State to be able to go fire for fire to show Nyesom Wike that yes, you are not the lord of violence. You are of the Niger Delta. We are of the Niger Delta as well. There's nothing that you have in your possession that we do not have. So if you kind of lack control, of course, we also do not even have control in the first place. And that's the message that was being passed by Governor Doye Diri or his supporters or his sympathizers. So let us look at another thing that is quite important. So the Diri supporters and sympathizers adopted fire for fire because there seemed to be no other option for them. And this scenario shows one particular thing, that anarchy is best becoming the best form of defense, in the sense that you don't want a rally to be held in your state for kind of like maybe security reasons, or you don't want Nyesom Wike to import or to come and put fire in your state, to use his words. Then you as the governor, you have said, oh, do not hold this rally. Then Nyesom Wike and his supporters said that they are going to hold the rally. You went to court as a governor. They are apparently violating the court order, though I don't know whether that order has been vacated. But then again, this scenario shows that the best form of defense is to kind of, it shows that anarchy is best becoming the best form of defense, because now the jury camp seems to be helpless. If they go to the police being controlled by the federal government will apparently be on the side of Nyesom Wike. And at the end of the day, what do you want the governor to do? Definitely, it shows that anarchy is best becoming the best form of defense. And if this continues till 2027, it will have serious consequence on the security of Nigeria, because if the Nigerian people knows that they won't have, they don't have trust in the security agencies, and they know that the court cannot help them, definitely if you are contesting the election, you will go fire for fire, and that itself can compromise the security architecture of the Nigerian state. And that's why it is always good to be bipartisan, whether you are a governor, whether you are a president, whether you are a minister of FCT. Now, the minister has a right to hold the rally, because I don't think that the governor can ban a rally. But then, because there is nothing kind of like important to attach that rally to. For instance, if that rally were to be a protest against the performance of the governor, maybe if it were to be a protest against the performance of the president, maybe it would have been allowed. And also that particular rally itself, you know, the governor have seen the political dimension that Nyesom Wike want to come and use it to spite him in his own domain. Then definitely that was why the governor sympathizers and, you know, his hallelujah boys, that's why they sprung into action. I don't think the governor would have acted that way if it were to be a political season. But what I can say is that these people should lead by example. They were not elected or appointed to be fighting and be throwing tear gas and be, you know, firing bullets and all that. No, they were not elected or appointed to be fighting. They were elected and appointed to bring the dividend of democracy to Nigerian people, and they should know that all eyes are on them, and they have a lot of people that are looking forward to them. They have a lot of people that will be emulating their action, and the president as well should call Nyesom Wike to order, and also the minister of FCT himself should apply decorum, and the minister and the governor of Bayelsa State should also know that violence is not always the way to go, because those non-state actors that carried out this, you are emboldening them by the day, and at the end of the day, when you fully embolden them, they may eventually come back to even destroy or destabilize your own government when you guys fall out of clique. So that is why it is always good to tread on the path of law, justice, and fairness. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politics. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.